If you feel fatigue, stiffness, or pain in the legs after walking a while, then the exercises in this short routine will help your walking endurance. Hi everyone, and welcome to Exercise for Health. And if you sometimes struggle walking any distances, then the 8 exercises in this video will increase your stride length, reduce the onset of fatigue, and generally improve your walking efficiency, so would be ideally placed right before a walk. This routine may not be suitable for every health condition, so if you're unsure, check with your health professional first, but they can be done as a standalone daily workout if you feel that you need to reduce the stiffness in your hips, knees and ankles, or to improve the muscle tone in your legs. You will need a step, which could be at the bottom of your stairs, a support to hold for balance purposes, and a chair for the seated stretches. So get yourself ready and let's go. Right, we're going to start this routine with some leg swings. So this is going to help to mobilize the hip joint. You want to stand sideways onto your support, so ideally something like a wall like I'm doing here. And then with the outside leg, we're going to lift it slightly off the floor, and then we're going to swing the leg up to the front and then to the back. It needs to be done relatively gently, so you're not trying to really vigorously swing up as high as you can. Just do it gently. You might find you can get some more movement as we go through the 10 reps, but you'll feel a little bit of a stretch on the back of the leg as it goes to the front, and then a stretch on the front of the hip as it goes to the back. So this is dynamic stretching. So we're going to do it 10 times, and then we'll switch over and do 10 times on the other leg. So set yourself up ready. Lift the foot off the floor so you've got the weight on the other leg, and then gently start to swing it to the front and to the back. 1, 2. Try and keep the upper body dead still. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Good. Right, turn yourself around. Do the same with the other leg. So again, outside leg, lift it slightly off the floor. You keep a slight bend in the knee as you do this one, so don't feel you've got to try and keep the leg locked out straight. Ready? Swinging up to the front. 1, keep the upper body still. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good. Right, next one, we're going to be swinging the leg out to the side. So for this one, it's probably best to turn and face the wall, so you can keep both hands on the wall. With the support leg, I'm going to start off with my support leg, which is going to be the left leg, so I'm going to use the right leg to swing out to the side. Turn the foot out on a slight angle, so I'm going to turn the foot slightly to the left, and then with my right leg, I'm going to bring it across the body and then swing up out to the side and then back across the body again. So working on abduction and adduction of the hip. So set yourself up ready, hands on the wall. Make sure you keep a slight bend in the support knee, and then take it across the body and swing out to the side. 1, 2, don't go too high. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Good, let's switch over. So I'm now going to do the right foot, so turn that slightly out to the right. The left leg's going to be doing the swinging. So bring it across in front of the other leg and then swing out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, keep a slight bend in that support leg knee. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, right, next one we're going to do is you're going to need to go to your step. So use the bottom step of your stairs if you've got any. You're going to place one foot up onto the step, and then the other foot is going to be on the ball of the foot, but a little bit further back. So we're really trying to open up the hips. Again, working through the hips, but also knees and the front ankle for this one. We're going to do some knee drops. So from here, we're going to drop the knee down towards the floor to try and really open up the hips, and then push on that back foot to try and drive that back leg up straight. So slow, steady movement. We'll do 10 on one leg and then 10 on the other. If you feel that it's easy and you need to open up the hips more, move this support foot further back and that will open up the hips more. But you will feel more of a stretch on the front of the hip. So find your position, front foot on the step. Hands you can put wherever you want, doesn't matter too much. Ready? Off we go. So drop in the knee as low as you can go and then drive that back leg up straight. 1, 2. Keep the hips square to the front. 3, 4. If you're feeling that too much in the front knee, 5, just lean, keep the center of gravity a bit further back. 6, 7, 8, last 2, drop that knee as low as you can. 9, one more. And 10, well done. Switch the feet over, like that one. So opposite foot up onto the step, back foot on the ball of the foot further back. Make sure it's out wide enough so you don't feel like you're compromising your balance. But again, hold the support for this one if you need it. Okay, ready? Another 10 with the other leg. So drop that back knee down. 1, 2, keep the torso upright. 3, 4, 5, good. 6, 7, 8, last 2, 9, one more, and 10. Good, give the legs a little bit of a shake. Should have felt that bit on the front of the thighs. Right, we're gonna do knee drives next. So this time again, one foot's gonna be on the step. Rather than having this foot further back, we're gonna have this foot just a little bit closer to the step this time. We're gonna drive through the front foot to get up onto the step. As we get up onto the step, we're gonna lift this knee and drive it forwards. So we're trying to generate power on the way up, but then come back down really, really slow. Working on one leg for 10. So get yourself ready. So it's gonna go up, power, slowly back down. That's 1, 2, slowly down. 3, control that descent. 4, so explode up, slowly down. 5, 6, good. 7, 8, last 2, 9, control, and then explode. 10, slowly down, good. Right, let's switch over to the other foot. So other foot on the step, other foot that's on the floor, a little bit close to the step. Remember, we're going to drive this knee up as we get up onto the top of the step. Ready? Off you go. 1, slowly down. 2, control, explode. 3, control down. 4, again, use the support if you need it for this one. 5, I'm going to need it now. 6, slowly down. 7, good. 8, last 2, 9, one more, and 10. Brilliant. Okay, so next one we're going to do is we're going to work through the calf muscles on the back of the leg, which are utilised quite a lot if you're walking, especially if you're starting to walk up a bit of an incline. So we're going to activate those muscles doing a calf extension. So this is where you need both feet on the step this time. And you want your feet about shoulder width wide on the step, but you also then need to move the feet further back so the heels can drop down off the edge of the step. So literally you've got your balls of your feet just on the edge of the step. You're going to drop the heels down, keeping the legs straight at the knee. We're then going to lift the heels up so we can really activate those muscles in the lower part of the back of the leg, and then drop back down. Again, hold on to something for support for this one, not to put any weight through it, but just really for balance. So set yourself up ready, legs straight at the knee, drop the heels down, so you get a little bit of a stretch, and then heel raise up. 1, slowly down. 2, as you're pushing through, push through the big toe side of the foot. 3, rather than the little toe side of the foot. 4, so we're trying to keep the ankles stable. 5, so we don't want the ankles to drop out to the outside. 6, good. 7, down. 8, last 2, 9, one more, and 10. Good. Okay, we're going to stay on the step because now we're going to go into a calf stretch. So this time you want one foot up on the step completely, and then with the other foot I'm just going to place the ball of the foot on the edge so I can then drop this heel right down with the support of the other leg to control it, and I've got hold of my support, and I'm just going to keep dropping that heel until I can feel the stretch in the calf muscle down in the back of the leg. So set yourself up so you've got one foot on the step, one foot on the edge, drop the heel down, make sure this back knee is straight, And then we're just going to hold that stretch. You can keep the hips square, so keep this hip forwards. Don't let the hip drop back. Keep the hip forward so the body's upright. Feel that stretch in the calf after we've just worked it. We'll hold the stretch for about 20 seconds and then we'll switch over. Good. Right, swap the feet over. So bring that one forwards. Other foot back. Ball of the foot on the edge of the step so the heel can then drop down. Keeping that knee straight of that back leg, the one that you're stretching. Keep hold of your support. Just find that point so you can feel the stretch in the calf and then hold it there. Good. Okay, right, let's come back off the step. So now we're going to go to your chair. I'm going to use the edge of this one so it's easier for you to see. But I want you to sit down on your chair and then we're going to do a hip flexor stretch. So for this one, we're actually going to rotate your body. So you've got one butt cheek just on the edge of the chair and one side of your bottom just slightly off of it. And then this outside leg, I'm going to take the foot back behind me, a little bit like when we did the knee drop earlier. So that's on the ball of the foot. So we're trying to get this knee to come back behind this hip. I'm then going to squeeze my glutes here to try and generate a little bit of a stretch here on the front of the hip. Okay, you shouldn't really feel anything in the lower back. If you do, pull your tummy in. Think about trying to tilt the pelvis backwards, like trying to take the tailbone of your spine underneath you, and that'll just take a little bit of pressure and compression off the lower back. But you should be feeling a stretch here on the front of the hip. So again, we'll hold it for about 20 seconds. Not too long because it's better for preparing you for a walk. Good. Okay, then spin yourself around. So one butt cheek on the chair, the other one just off, and then this one, slide the foot back as far as you can so it's on the ball of the foot. So this knee is behind this hip, and then again, see if you can backward tilt the pelvis, pull your tummy in, really tighten up this glute so you can feel a stretch on the front of the hip, and then hold it there again for about 20 seconds. Good. Okay. Right, come back square facing the front. So the last one we're going to do is a glute stretch to stretch the muscles around your bottom. So for this one, start off with bring one foot across, or the ankle, onto the top of the knee on the thigh. And then what I want you to do is with both hands, I want you to grab hold of around the outside of this knee, because basically it's going to be like a knee hug. So what we're going to do from there is we're going to try and pull the knee up towards your chest. At the same time, think about pushing your belly button forwards to try and sit yourself up tall. And as you do that, you'll then create a little bit of a stretch around the side of this hip. So think about pulling the knee up and pushing your belly button forwards. So I can feel that now around the side of my hip. So we're going to hold that 20 seconds. Nice relaxed breathing. Obviously we use the glutes a lot when you're walking. So all the muscles that we've been working throughout this workout are really going to help you with your walk, whether we've stretched them or whether we've exercised them, activated them. Good, let's switch over. So opposite foot onto the top of the knee, grab hold of this knee, think about hugging it. So you're going to try and pull the knee up towards you and then push your belly button forwards towards that thigh to try and sit yourself up tall to generate a stretch. Good, relax the breathing again. Brilliant. Right, release that off. Stand back up. Give your legs a little bit of a shake. Well done. Now you're good to go. I hope this has got you ready for a walk or for the rest of your day. If you enjoyed it, then please give it a like by clicking the thumbs up button below and consider subscribing if you haven't already. You can check out the description below for further information and ways that you can help support this channel. But thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay active and keep moving to feel better. Yee.